Hey YouTubers, welcome back here. Another episode of MRC. Thanks for tuning in. Off the top again, I'd like to say I like all your comments, likes, and to my videos and all the feedback I get. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me to improve my stuff. And today I got an unboxing video for you. I have the Super S from Mould King. Yes, it's an intelligent unmanned aerial vehicle. I guess the vehicle is intelligent, not so much the pilot, but we won't get into that right now. Let's just go through some of the features down here. It says head free, which I would assume that's headless mode. Does 3D 60 inversion, which would be 3D flips. 2.4 gigahertz radio, 6-axis gyro in there. It's got a high power battery. Always high power is better than low power in my estimation. Long distance control, I'm not sure how the distance rating is on it, and strong anti-wind capability, and that's a good thing, and one key return. So as you can see here, it's a quadcopter, white. It has a camera. I believe I ordered the one without a camera because I don't really care for the camera. Also, this thing comes in black. I'm just gonna take this one apart. Normally I've been skipping the actual unboxing itself, but I am going to do it for this one because it came in a very sleek box and it only had a plastic bag. Packaging it, so I was a little concerned, but the box seems really sturdy. One more slit of tape here. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's just a plain Jane box. No plastic cover. They're just popped into this plastic molding here. Underneath we have a manual. So this is my first time looking at it. It's just a one-page glossy paper. Just a basic manual. Tells you how to put the batteries in, it looks like, how to do flips. So pretty light on instructions, and if you have bad eyes, this one isn't for you because it's like microscopic print here. So let's give that let's say if we were going to score that out of A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or F grading, I would probably grade this at least a D, just on skimpiness and the size of the font. That's pretty terrible, to be honest with you, but oh well. If you've flown a quadcopter before, I'm sure this is all pretty much almost unnecessary. So again, what comes in the box here, we got the quad, the radio in itself, and the prop guards. The radio pops out. It doesn't need a screw, but it has a screw type of port in there, but it doesn't need it. You just push the latch in. So you can see 4 double A's. Just go right through it. You have your throttle. This is mode 2 style, and you have 2 buttons on each shoulder, and you got some trim buttons here, on off. So really plain Jane looking controller. However, I knew this going into it, but this quad does fly well, and that's what I'm after. And using the sticks and the buttons, I mean, once you trim it out, you shouldn't be onto the trims too much anyway, so we'll have to see when I do the review for that. I'll leave the prop cards in the bag here, and the battery is already loaded into the quad itself, and like they said, it was on the box. You could probably upgrade, but this is a 300 milliamp hour battery right there, one cell. It does sit in here, and it is snug. And the cool part I like about this is that it plugs right into the quadcopter. There's no on-off switch, but it does plug in. Now, one of the features I liked about this is that the LEDs are super bright and super cool, and this is supposed to be a really good night flyer or in the dark if you turn the lights off in the room. So that's one of the features that I liked about it. I also like that this wire plugs straight into the body, and that this is a really firm feeling. It feels like it's got a real good structure to it. It doesn't, I mean, it's got a bit of a glossy thing on it. I don't think it looks cheap or anything by any means, but this thing, you can tell it's going to take some abuse if you crashed it. So anyways, pop that back in there. Sorry, it's just taped down. And the final accessories you get here is, so we got a charge cable. I'll pop it out, why not, out of this bag. So you get your USB charge cable, standard, kind of like that mini low-C plug. Very common. You can use, probably if you own other quadcopters, you probably got 4 or 5 of these already. It's got some foam in here for some reason or other. I'll have to look it up in the manual, the skimpy manual, see what it's for. It's got some screws in the bottom. Oh, I imagine these can go on the bottom of the landing gear, probably to give it a little bit of softness, and get a little screwdriver. So anyways, oh, what the heck, I wasn't gonna pull it out, but I will. Let's push this off to the side. So there's the landing gear here for guards, and let's pop the landing gear on and see what it looks like. So all in all, it's rather cheap packaging, but it seemed to hold up quite well. So just pop these in here, just plastic pegs that fit into the holes on the quadcopter itself. Go in rather easily. I get my orientation right here. I can pop these in. Dun, dun, dun. A fascinating YouTube video right here. Footage. I finally got it on. So there you go. Let me just adjust the camera. So there you have it. That's what the quadcopter looks like when it's sitting. So very interesting. I'm looking hard here. I don't see any spare props. Double checking the box. Let me check the underside of the packaging. Nothing in the packaging. So I don't see any spare props, which is a little bit disappointing. So, but I bought this on a bit of a hunch, watching a little bit of stuff out there. This was a really good quadcopter. I imagine the parts are really cheap to get, like the spare prop blades and an extra battery and stuff like that. So all in all, the real litmus test for this thing will be getting it up in the air and seeing how it flies. I'll be shooting that video real soon, guys. Thanks again for watching another unboxing video here on Mike's RC Corner. We're going to get this thing up in the air. Be on the lookout for that. All right, we'll catch you again next time. All right, peace out.